Hi everybody, here we are again, and it's Muntons Connoisseurs Yorkshire Bitter, here to talk about it. It's one of the Muntons Connoisseurs range, kit and kilo. That's the label from the can. 40 pint beer kit. Ingredients: hopped malt extract, in brackets barley malt extract, hop extract, yeast in sachet. Allergy advice: see ingredients in bold. That's barley. See best can before best date. Stored in a cool dry place, made in the UK by Muntons. So 40 pint beer kit. Does it say? It doesn't say what you're expecting strength-wise. Depends how much sugar you add. So what came in the kit? It is a tin with a lid that you can reuse. It didn't come. I did actually use, which I've not reflected in the price, I actually used a kilo of brewing sugar. So the actual price, brewing wise, would be about £2 more. Price per pint would be a little bit more. But I've worked it out as using standard table sugar because I've found there's no difference. Brewing sugar brews a bit quicker. Table sugar brews just the same, doesn't produce any off flavours. Don't listen to anyone out there. I've brewed both ways. Doesn't produce off flavours. It did come with a packet of unspecified yeast. Didn't use it. I reused my SO4 yeast as usual. It came with a little leaflet under the lid of brewing instructions. Didn't bother opening them. Look at the facts and figures. Starting gravity was 1.046 at 18 degrees C. Final gravity was 1.010 at 18 degrees C, slightly lower than usual, giving an approximate ABV. Now, no need to mess with the figures because it was at the same temperature, fortunately. 4.8913% ABV. Cost of the kit was £15.95. I added on £1.09 for a bag of sugar. Should have been £3.50 or something like that, but we're ignoring that. So cost for the kit, if you're going to brew with standard brewing sugar, standard table sugar, it will be £17.04. Price per pint, 42.6 pence. So let's have a look at it. It does produce a head. Now currently, the brewing cupboard, the nano brewery as we call it, has quite a low temperature. It's about 16 degrees C because the temperatures outside have been dipping recently to minus figures, and the brewery cupboard attaches not quite to an outside wall, but that attaches to an unheated porch. So the porch is lower than the outside, higher than the outside, but a lot lower than room temperature, and the cupboard stays lower than room temperature as well. So about 16, which does seem to have helped the head retention. You can produce quite a good head on it. It doesn't really stick around that much. It definitely keeps a cap, a good cap, shall we say, and produces nice lacing on the glass. It's a nice Deep gold colour. Amber. Maybe amber. Nice colour. Nice bitter type of colour. So let's give it a sniff. Not getting a right lot other than the usual beery type aromas, which is just like a blend of malt, slight alcohol, hops. How would you break that down? Get down with your bad self. Yeah, just a malty hopness. Maybe slight earthiness to it, slight pininess. Let's give it a taste. Taste wise, it's quite nice. It's got a little bit of sweetness up front, and it blends off. There's an earthiness that is kicking in, and a general sort of maltiness. Nothing hugely malty. Maybe a slight crystal malt flavour there. Certainly that pale malt beer flavour. And it dies towards a gentle bittering. Mouthfeel wise, about a medium, I'd say. No real watery gaps, but nothing punchy and outstanding that ups the mouthfeel. Overall though, it's a very nice beer. It's one of those you can just swill down without thinking about it. The bitterness isn't too powerful where you start going, nah, it's a bit bitter that. It's just nice. It's a nice, balanced bitter. Is that? Very nice. Would I buy it again? Yeah. It's not outstanding, but it's above average, I would say. So I'm thinking 4 stars out of 5. It's good beer. Yeah, right. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.